man. I don't want to bore you. 19th of July, 2019. Obviously, this video is for me, so I'm boring myself for the future. It's like 1:10 something. Just got back on Facebook and I saw my beautiful fiance's page. And besides the beauty, oh, she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. Oh. Just memories of that real love, that real passion. Just the compatibility, if that makes any sense, connecting. Who isn't she perfect for? She's like a tomboy, kinda. Not in a mean, rude way. Cheers, babe. No, the girl's got a heart. That's the big one. Being very compassionate, being very loving, being very caring. She pays attention. She's OCD. She's on point. She's on track. She's like the missing puzzle to any big time puzzle, if that makes any sense. There's small puzzles where she's way over. She's like that hard puzzle, and she's the missing piece that you need in that hard puzzle. I wouldn't have my Letterman jacket if it wasn't for her. I wouldn't be wearing preppy clothes if it wasn't for her. I wouldn't be in that insurance business or in this house if it wasn't for her. There's a lot of things in my life that I have her to thank for. And I don't want to call her an ex, because that just X's out so many things. But I definitely want to call her my real true love. Are you wearing my Tiffany ring? I don't know what's going on. Oh, God have mercy. I do know that is smooth. Just like your kisses. These videos gotta be on her fucking honeymoon wedding. Like wedding. Honeymoon obviously not, but wedding. It's gotta be at her weddings. People are gonna be watching these like short clips of my YouTube videos of me making a fool out of myself. Like, what is this kid on? I miss you so much. Forget killing myself for you. I'd kill for you. Killing yourself's too easy. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that say that for you because you're very special. I'm not the only one to see you. It's all about the money, baby. All about the money. No, I'm kidding. 2019. 10 years later. Where are we at? What have we achieved? Now that I look at that real love, where would we be? Obviously not fat with our metabolism. Definitely still in love, that's a fact. Love has bumps in the roads. I look at the big picture, and you don't want to point fingers at anyone. That's a fact. Whatever upset us that day, me, of course, I'm sorry. Whatever pills I was taking or whatever we were taking, I was taking, not you. You had nothing to do with this. All me, baby girl. All me. And that goes for every human in this world. We all are accountable for ourselves, and you are as good as it gets. I don't hate to say it, but I can honestly say it. No matter where this goes, we both deserve the best. And I'm not scared. I'm sure we both been swimming around not in the cleanest ponds, as much as I hate to think about it. You know how jealous I am. And believe me, I haven't swam much at all. I just don't even want to think about all that. I just feel like the more real it is, the better. Because I don't cry. I don't know where the soft side came through. uh, Not even soft. What are you talking about? Artem, what am I talking about? Apparently, I talk to myself. Apparently, I'm like this crazy psychopathical labeled schizo like nuthead. That's the record. I love her. And I'm not talking about you, babe. So, from riding this bicycle for 5 years now, thanks to alcohol, none of this would have happened. Think about it. None of this would be possible if I had not been at the bottom for so long. I'm sure I wouldn't be here. So I have a lot to thank to a lot of lots. But I'm sure Judgment Day is coming. That's the best part. Some walking around looking like ghosts. And some are gonna be ghosts. Not funny. Because life is too short to not appreciate it. You do know one thing. I've never been angry. I've never laid a hand on anybody. And life is good. I don't want to make this video too long and boring. I do want to hit the point of love and growing up, maturing, moderation key. As much as we loved, I personally think we both loved it to hold hands and stuff. I mean, I'm very romantic. I'm very passionate. What girl isn't? Then again, there's some pretty tomboyish girls out there. But I guess that's my soft side, is I'm very romantic. As much as I love to kill and hunt, shed some blood. Um, I've never laid a hand on anyone. Definitely the rage that happened that day. Please forgive me. Yes, a lot of it had to escalate from a conversation here and there, or whatever. Maybe bad business, bad conversation with someone else. Let's not talk about all that. But anyways, and then me being stubborn, hard-headed. Why am I making this so public? I'm so sorry. But with the restraining order, like 4 years ago, for 3 years, that was 7 years ago. It's like the only way I feel like I'm able to even explain myself and remind myself however this life runs us, works out with us, to look back and cherish the moments that we had in life in general. I'm not talking about just us. No names, you know who you are. The ones around us know who they are, who we are. This relapse is good. Definitely working. Um, so far, I haven't said anything too dramatic, out of the ordinary. And I'm gonna keep it that way. I don't want to say anything too stupid. I miss your dad. I miss your mom. I think I saw her at the gym, like behind me. I look back, I'm like, Jesus Christ, no way. I didn't have like a panic attack, I didn't have a heart attack, but all I could do was just like bend over, pretend she was not there, and just breathe for like a couple minutes. And like back she was gone. And it was the same like panic attack I had Bayside 2013 when your dad and you were walking through. I feel like you've been trying to connect with me throughout the years, and I've been the stubborn, immature, super immature kid that had to really grow. As much as I've been a father with my dad dying in 2004, at me being 15, and him not really being around. So just having that head on my shoulders, something happened. It's weird. It's just like I fell into this kid mode. Like I had to become a kid. Like I really had to be obnoxious. I had to cause drama. I'm like over it now, you know? It's just like it's getting old. It's like I just grew out of it. I don't want to say I'm bored. I just grew out of it. And the more time that's going by, it's creepy. I feel like I'm being haunted in this house sometimes, like curtains being moved, or I swear to God, I'd be like resting and somebody's like tickling my fucking feet or some shit. Okay, too much info. It's creeping me out though. So I've definitely lost some big people in my life that have really been very, very big in my life. So if that's them budging around with me, I love it. Keep it coming, baby. I'm not even scared, not even close. Had like a panic attack a couple times throughout the night. It was just too much. Like, what is going on, yo? Like the grabbing me and shit. It was fucking creepy. But anyways, we're not gonna get into all that. Alcohol's talking now. Long story short, super recent, like within this year, I lost a big coach in my life last year, and I don't want to say he has something to do with all this, but who knows? You know, I don't know who's here, who's not anymore. I've been out of the loop, but I definitely know there is y'all around wherever you are. You're around. I feel it. What do you call it? Second world. So bottom line, I'm excited to still be here. I really am. As depressing this could possibly be, realizing that with money, with power, nothing's gonna get fixed. And that's that emptiness. That's what the bad side, the dark side wants to feed us. Like no matter what, you're gonna be miserable. And the more I speak to my coaches, I have another coach in my life now. Thank you, Mr. Brazil. Nobody understands any of that. Motivating me, explaining to me, confirming me. Nothing that I haven't heard. Few things that I haven't heard, but nothing that is like, man, life's short. Enjoy it, love it, moderate it. A drink's not bad if you can handle it in the right settings, this and that. Some, like Britney Spears, man, they had to hide the bars, the liquor, the liquor and this and that, wherever she traveled and went to. In my situation, I love this. Wine, tequila, beer. I want to be indulging, being part of it. There's a lot of taste that goes into it, craft that goes into it, from like the kitchen side to food to this and that. Food's an addiction too. Imagine if I didn't have the metabolism. I'm blessed to have metabolism. That's why I can indulge in all the food I want. So of course, moderation and everything. I'm not saying I want to drink for the rest of my life. I'm saying that a glass of wine isn't bad. I'm saying that I can honestly say I'm not an alcoholic. And I can honestly say my father wasn't either. He was in a state of mind where it wasn't just hopeless. He had a door, he had a way out. In his mind, in his way settings, the way this, I guess, religion and everything was brought up, where you don't leave your family, you don't leave your wife, no matter how or what it was. So, in his way, it was now understanding my ways. He like had to go. That was his only way out. If he did go through rehab like he planned, no way in hell would they ever make it together. No way in hell. Mom's not gonna see this. I love you, mom, so much. We're all different. I'm not talking bad about anybody right now. We all have different motives, different passions. Once this is all over, she's already dying faster than ever. So, time will tell everything. It's just sad how miserable some can be and hide it, or be jealous of it, of others. It's weird in a creepy way where, man, like seeing the long run, it's like, man, if they're on a wave, they'll support the wave. You hear me? Because they see the wave. They in the bottom of their hearts, they don't even want to support the wave. Now seeing the big picture. But they're on the wave, like surfing it, baby, like 3 pointers all day, like coaches hyping it. This kid all the way, no matter what, got the energy, got the motive, got the passion. $35,000 rig with $5,000 tires. Like, God have mercy, this kid's going all the way. I don't get it. I just don't get that hype. And then pull the rug. When the hype should be even more. Fudge the college scholarship. The kid's running with an insurance business now. Like, man, hands down, all in. However, it all worked out. Please forgive me, Lord. However, I made my money, however, I made, collected on my tax returns or business expensive, this and that. I mean, 19, 20 years old. What do you expect? I worked my corners. Bought this house using my dad's business. So at 19 years old, not bragging at all. No co-signers. All on my own. You hear me? $85,000 property. Appraised at 110 at the moment. How's that even possible? It not even seen the market. So of course, a lot of dots had to connect to make things happen. But if it wasn't for that energy, whoever was part of that energy to push it forward, it wouldn't happen. And I guess this is where it comes down to love. I'm gonna reel it in, not be all about me. But what on earth are we here for? What is our purpose? And that's what your father taught me from the very start, beginning. The book that I still haven't finished. There's a book that a friend gave me about love. His daughter was like 8 years old at the moment. She's 18 now. And you know what? I could find that young little girl at 18, 19, 20 that thinks she knows it all. That could be that you were back then. But it's never the same. It never will be. I don't want to waste anybody's time, but appreciate love however it comes in a real way. that makes any sense. It shouldn't be nasty. It shouldn't be mean. But when I say however it comes, you'll know. Damn it. Dang it. When you lay your eyes on it, whether it's a photo on Facebook, that just there's a lot of models out there, and it's not like that. I mean, yeah, first appearance, maybe in the very beginning, the attraction is, but imagine having a journey together, and then that journey all of a sudden ends, and you move on as much as you can. A real Romeo, it's not possible, as much as they try. A Juliet is forced as well, not understanding why. The moving on. And you know what? About to be 30 in what, 15, 16 days. I just did the math on it today. You're about to be what, 28 next year? 29. You just turned 28, 29. Time's flying. And I hope you're happy. I really am. I really hope you're happy. I'm miserable. And I look at it like, okay, money. What is money gonna do? More strip clubs? Better strip clubs? That's not even me. I really enjoyed that in the beginning. Now it's just just growing up, and I love church. I want to plant churches, but it's like, what do you want to do? What do you want to be? Right? Yeah, you can be helpers, but let's just be self-centered. Yeah, we go give out, do whatever we can to help feed, start wells, free up the water, build up a government that goes around the world and takes out, what do you call them? Like cartel, SSI, ISIS, like terrorists basically that run their whole territory where all the money's funneled through them. And that's gonna clean up soon. It's called black market. Black market all of a sudden becomes white. From marijuana to all drugs possible. It's coming. It's almost there. We just don't have the technology yet because we can't control it enough with human race. Because that's how out of control it is. With all that said, what on earth are we here for? So gathering my thoughts together, looking at the big picture, and seeing human race's purpose. It's beautiful. It really is. And who do you want to be there for you as your right hand person? I look back at the Letterman jacket. That's my biggest things. I look back at just the caramel apples. I look back at those Dixie Dunes. It's all about who we cherish our moments with. And I'm not trying to win you over, swoop you off your feet, but I do want you to remind yourself and everyone else, whoever's listening to this, what on earth are you here for? What are your purposes? Who do you have your memories with in this life? Who do you cherish it with? Life's worth another shot. This relapse is happy, great. You don't want to indulge in it. You don't want to be in this depressing state. Yeah, a 9 to 5 job that might get you out of this slump, or really just give you the money to keep drinking. Whatever it is to indulge with, keep indulging it. With me, I'm never satisfied. And that's the beauty of my purpose. that drive, that competitional spirit, that moving forward. With that said, whether it's a farm in Sacramento that specifies in breeding plants, animals, let's focus on that. I don't want to get into like cloning humans or animals or any of that, technology side, because I don't want to support really too much cloning. I want to keep it natural as much as I can avoid the cloning. That's just not my specialty I want to be in. So with that said, whether it's that or just in general, greenhouse farms all over the world, solar powered, off grid, that now can be take advantage of this technology. Of course, plug in the churches, whatever religion that territory is part of. I love Christianity. I like what Bible teaches us. I'm not saying don't believe in whatever you're believing in, or don't be an atheist. That's fine. You don't believe in anything, but you still want to eat. You still want to be a part of this territory. You still want to be a part of the human race. You still want to love. That's fine. Sooner or later, you're going to realize that, man, as free as this life is, love isn't free. Love takes action. Action takes energy. Energy takes a lot of human power to be invested in. That just came out natural. Nothing preached. I'm going to cheer to that and drink to that. Amen. By myself. That was actually really beautiful what I just said. Because I don't see no notes. And if I wanted to rephrase that, I can't. That's how short-term memory I am. Sorry. This 27-minute video, I'm sorry, is getting out of proportion. This is part 2. Part 1 is I'm in love. Part 2 is how do I free my love? That's exactly how I'm going to label it. Part 1, I'm in love. Part 2, how do I free my love? And this is for me. And if there's really somebody out there that are really paying attention, that are looking back at my 2 cents that I put in, whether I'm here or not yet, well, I'm here now. And by the God of grace, I'm still here. Not just from close calls, not just from emotional, passionate emotion, or not just by the grace of God. By the grace of God, I feel like purpose, close call, accidents. And then what was the first thing I said? Man, I do know technology is getting better. Whatever I'm dying from too fast with all these headaches and pains, I'm not worried about it. And you know what? Love is easy. Love is really easy. I've seen so many cute little things out there. Oh my gosh, you kidding me? Tinder, and it's not gonna solve anything. You hear me? Okay, I'm gonna trap her. When I say trap her, head over heels in love with me, I mean it's just the same routine. Been through it, done it all. So again, that pond is the only thing that's like slowing me down is that pond. How clean was that pond and just that jealousness. Ugh, excuse me. Other than that, I'm all in. I don't want to skydive. No skydiving. Besides the heart trauma in my brain, the elevation, I'm good off that. You know me, I ride. I can ride, baby. I ride. And even with the riding, like, man, I'm slowing it down. Um, can't wait to hit some jumps. And you know what? I'm not gonna say I won't, do some backflips into a foam pit. Can't say I'm not gonna start, riding a dirt bike again or ever. I rode a dirt bike one time in my life. Laid it down like under 5 seconds. RPM'd it too much. Anyways, opportunities. Life's beautiful. Already 30. Learned so much. We've learned so much. Human race is learning so much. We are all growing. Don't take it for granted. Live, love, laugh. Be better, humble. Apologize. I'm so sorry, brother. I don't know what came out that night. I've never been that angry ever in public. It was just a roach. I just wanted to hit it. I don't know what came out. Well, I know what came out. It was Lucifer. We all have it in us. Little devil. So I don't want to give him any credit or even take that moment for granted because it all happened for a reason. I just know it could have escalated and been worse than it should have. World, please forgive me. As humble as our souls are for all of us to understand our purpose, and as hard headed as we all are to understand why we are so judgmental. You know? I don't want to sound soft, and I don't want to sound naive. Is that a good word? I don't know if that's a good word. But I do know one thing. Live your life. Love to the fullest. And laugh like it's your last day. I feel much better ventilating as my rest in peace coach, Dan, stepdad, would say. I have a lot of father figures in my life. And it's just not for no reason. Because when I see talent, when I see somebody that deserves to rule the world, like honestly rule the world, I will give you power to put a bullet in me if you really honestly can say I deserve a bullet in my head. That kind of power. That's beautiful. That's very beautiful. There's not a lot of people in this world that can honestly even have the guts for that power, or even have that power handed to them because they abuse it. I can't wait to spill blood. I can't wait to clean this world. I get those good, chill, good feelings about it. If God gives me power, that kind of power. I'm talking dictatorship to its max. Fear like you've never seen. I don't support torture. I don't support that kind of pain. Oh, fear is so beautiful, though. Oh, fear is so beautiful. And I don't ever want to put myself or anyone else above God, our Heavenly Father. Lord God, I pray, give this human race more than a better save. Give us unity, Lord, as much as we are disorganized, split apart, different religions, different faiths, different backgrounds. And we're going to keep it that way. Different systems, different organizations, different technologies, different everything. Father, not that the Bible that I've been brought up in.
I've never even learned this, but has been taught that we as a human race should unite and come together at the end of this New World Order. But Lord Father God, as technology is naturally bringing us together, I pray you keep it separate in different organizations. We as human race have no idea whose these hands will be controlled through centuries to come. Amen. Love you all. Blessings. Art out.